Hey guys, welcome back to Ollie Talks Airsoft. Today it's only a really quick video, but what we're going to be talking about is aftermarket charging handles for your MWS. So I've had a couple of different aftermarket charging handles and all of them suffer from exactly the same problem, regardless of who makes it. So I've got one in front of me here. This is the Angry Gun Geissele Airborne. So I'll take it out in a second so you can have like a proper look and see what it's all about. But this is the whole point of this is that it's an ambi charging handle. So I wanted to get one. I thought it looked pretty cool, and it was more about the functionality for me. But if you don't take care of these, they actually stop functioning. So it's cool. Right, let's get this out. I'm just going to set the rifle down over here. So this is the actual charging handle itself. As you can see, it's pretty filthy, it's pretty dirty, doesn't really matter too much. The actual markings on it are really good, nice and crisp and clean. Super Charing Handle, yeah, pat number. There's a couple of different versions of these, but ultimately they're all the same and they all suffer from exactly the same problem, which is these pins start to walk out. Now hopefully you can see that this pin here and this pin just here have actually started to basically started to fall this way through. You can see it pretty well there actually. So that's the problem. There's not a huge amount you can do. Obviously what I'm going to do now is, because I've only just spotted this, I'm just going to push these back in. So in my usual bodgy way, just give them a tap with I've got a buffer here. Just give them a smack with that, and again smack with that, and there we go. Look, back to being level. So whether you want to like drop some Loctite in there, maybe to make sure that the pins don't walk out, I tend to every so often give my gun a bit of a once over, make sure that everything that's supposed to be tight is tight, but not over tightened, and just make sure that all the pins are where they're supposed to be. Now, the only charging handles where I've not had the pins walk out are the original Tokyo Marui. So the one that comes with your gun will just continue to work, and you know, I've had mine since pretty much day one, so I can vouch for that. They do work, and it's been used and abused. This one I've probably had for maybe a year, and obviously the pins have started to walk out. I do seem to remember, I have had some, I remember getting a BCM one quite a while back, and that one the pins were walking out within a few days. So as soon as you buy one of these and start racking it and using it, just make sure to have a look underneath, because those pins will almost certainly start walking out. And the thing is, once one of those pins completely comes out, you're going to lose half of your charging handle, and if that happens out on the field, if you're out in the woods somewhere, that's a bad time, because you're then trying to find the pin to go through it and half of your charging handle. So if you can, have a quick look, and try and every so often either check on them, or like I said, bit of blue Loctite, something like that. Obviously you still want both of the sides to actually be able to move, so you don't really want to like glue it or anything like that, but just something something to make those pins maybe a little bit stickier, kind of thing, so that they're just less inclined to try and walk out, because they will, and it'll ruin your charging handle. These are like £50, so they're not actually that cheap, so you want to maintain full functionality with this if it's at all possible. Last bit, you see some of the other cool engravings just on there. I must say it is really nice, and it's the colour's good on it as well. I know it doesn't kind of come over on the camera that well, and it is very lightweight as well. So it's a really nice charging handle, and I must say, like, yeah, they're good, but all of them, regardless of who you get, they all suffer from the same problem, where these pins will start to walk out, and sometimes even that third pin can start to walk out as well. It's less likely because of where it actually sits in the gun, but these two wider pins, they'll just start to drop out. So look out for it. If you've got an MWS, how about you have a look now if you've got one of these, and yeah, see what the pins are doing, see if they might need pushing back up inside. But yeah, hopefully that's going to save a couple of people a couple of quid. If not, never mind, just a bit of a waste of all of our time. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you on the next one.